All right. What's up, everybody? What up, Zero? What up, Canadian? Thanks to the 36 people watching over on Twitch. Appreciate it. They're on X. Sorry. My bad. But yeah, I'm going to be covering the fight. I'm trying to keep that off the screen as much as possible. Going to be watching the fights tonight. Main card is going to start here in about, I don't know, half hour, roughly. Start with the first fight, of course. What up, Crystal? Yeah, they're doing a commercial break right now, and there's a couple fights going on the prelims. I think there's 2 more fights on the prelims before the main card starts. Anybody want to join me before the get a half hour to kill if anybody wants to join me? And people are allowed to join me during the fights too. I just want to be able to talk about the fights while they're going. Anyone? Let's Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, X seems to get a lot of traffic on fight nights, so it's always enjoyable. Probably would like that while I'm watching it. That way, covers my screen a little bit. Ramos and Blue Ball are fighting right now. There's 3:45 left in the third. Was live. We got a phone call and had to end the live stream. Oh, where were you live at? I didn't get to catch it. Where are you streaming at? There's going to be some interesting unfoldings here in the future on this channel. Sometimes you just got to dive back into the SSP stuff. I like a good SSP. Experience. I guess the best way to state it. Experiencers. As long as I can get it back to that, that's my goal here. I'm doing a lot of other stuff too, but you should go live on a laptop. Then you won't have to end the stream when somebody calls you. Yeah, Crystal's in an interesting situation. She's got internet issues, and I know the phone is one of the few things that she can use to go online. Might have to do with her service that she has. I assume she doesn't have a laptop with service in the house. Not everybody's rich like you, Canadian. I didn't realize Kick was a sponsor of the UFC. It looks like Ramos is going to win this, if I had to guess. Let's see. Ramos with the takedown. Takes his back. Blue ball is bleeding from his right temple, bleeding all over his face. It's not going to get stopped in the last 50 seconds, but if that was in the first round, they'd probably stop it. It's going right across his eyes. I may have done things at 4 in the morning last night. Like what? Hold on 1 second, GP. Can you hear me?
There we go.
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to be an interesting.
Yeah. Gonna be watching some fights tonight. And what were you live at just now?
Twitch.
Oh, okay.
I was on Twitch and then I got a phone call and had to end. But yeah.
What up,
It
Emily?
they were calling me about my hiking trip.
Oh, nice. Trying to schedule stuff or what?
So they were asking me when we were planning on heading out. Yeah, well, we're pushing for September 5th.
Okay.
So there's still a few things that I need to get. You know, we're pretty much set up for the trip.
I may have I may or may have not spent a lot of money on a broom bike. I don't even know what that means. So you bought a motorcycle in the middle of at 4 in the morning. You decided to buy a motorcycle. When you say broom, I immediately imagined you riding like, yeah, I went full Harry Potter on that with the Nimbus 2000, gas powered Nimbus 2000. Went full Potter on that one. Can't call it a broom. She's a witch. Burner. Yeah, Ramos with the win. A split decision, it looks like. Back? Lost you for a minute there.
So otherwise, we're, everybody's ready to go, and food wise, that comes in right around the 1st. So we should be good for this trip. I'm just hoping that I'll have able to use the internet to be able to live stream it.
Yeah, you'll end up coming across some spots where you can stream or at least upload stuff.
Yeah. So, if worst case scenarios, if I can't live stream it, I will do little short videos and post the videos. But otherwise, I'm hoping to be able to have the internet to be able to live stream it. Oh, is it going to stay? Nope, it's not. Dang it. Oh, God. Sorry. Our picnic table is on wheels.
What?
And
You're rolling away.
No, actually, I went to sit down and it like seesawed.
Oh. So Noah, what kind of bike are you talking about? Like a Harley, or are we talking like a mini bike, or what are we talking about? Like a crotch rocket, like a Ninja? Noah just bought a motorcycle at apparently 4 in the. She just bought a motorcycle at like 4 in the morning. Noah.
Oh my gosh.
Right. What up, boss man?
Howdy. Someone bought a motorcycle today? At 4 in the morning?
Yeah, Noah's making wild purchases at 4 in the morning.
Wow.
Oh gosh.
What's up, GP?
Hey, what's up?
I just got back from a birthday celebration for a buddy of ours.
Oh wow.
We used to hang out at this British pub downtown, so we went there for old time's sake.
Oh no! Holy crap!
I didn't tell anybody yet.
What'd you say?
Hang on a minute.
I said I didn't tell anybody yet. Go get somewhere dry. Go get somewhere dry, GP. Oh, we lost her.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't tell anybody yet today, but I talked to Rocco today.
Oh, really? How's he doing?
He seemed to be doing all right. Yeah. I reached out to him to say that I was happy that he was talking about SSP stuff again. Because as long as I was talking to him, that's what I told him. I said, hey, man, stay on this topic and it'll be a little easier for you. Like, you don't want me talking about all that other stuff. I was like, stick to what got you here, what brought you to the dance. And it was an interesting conversation. We talked for a couple minutes, but he seems to be doing better. I don't know. Like I said, I got a lot more to see first. What up, Just Me? Nice to see you. Long time no see. I haven't caught any of your lives lately. Just Me. She's usually live in the morning, like right after I wrap up, or like right when I wake up. And she's pulling all-nighters, doing full panels. Nice lady, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's something I've been working on. I got a bunch of SSP interviews set up, and so I wanted to make sure, because I have a feeling me and Rocco are we talk to a lot of the same people in the same community, even when we're not doing shows together. We talk to a lot of the same people in the SSP community. So I had a feeling we'd run into each other again, and it's just easier to do when one person doesn't hate the other person.
Yeah.
So that was kind of my goal behind it.
That makes sense.
Yeah. We're going to be doing interviews with the same type of people, and it's just easier to keep things copacetic.
Yeah.
Haven't been live. I will again. Would love to do a collaboration in a kayaking and fishing. I don't know how to do a collaboration with kayaking and fishing, but I would love to. Just Me. That would be awesome. I don't know. I guess let me know if you're ever doing a day where you're kayaking or fishing, and I'll just go do the same thing, and we can stream at the same time or something. We can simulcast it. And then you can sit there and catch more fish than me and make me look silly. It's usually how it is. I don't think I've caught a single fish this year. Maybe one.
I had fish and chips today. So
Yeah, well, you
that
didn't
counts.
catch it. No, you didn't catch it. I don't kayak, I fish. All right. Well, maybe we'll coordinate it where you're doing fishing and I'm doing fishing, or I'm doing kayaking and you're doing fishing. It'll work. We'll make it work. I still got one more fight for the pay-per-view starts. Got 19 minutes, roughly. This guy's look wild. This guy's got a thick mullet going on. One of the guys that's fighting. What's his name? Tafa. Tafa's got a sick mullet going on. Sick mullet and a back tattoo. Nice little ape drape working with.
Wow.
Is that Noah? Noah, show me it's you, so I don't get thrown off.
I tried to do DoorDash last night. I got one order. That was
Got
it.
one order even after you scheduled your time.
Yeah. And now, like, I didn't. I got home just maybe 30 minutes ago, and I was going to go out, but it showed nothing was busy. And then, like, as soon as I signed on with you, I look, and now it's busy. But by the time I get over there, it'll probably be like, oh, we don't need you.
Yeah. No, it's almost easier just to leave it on and then just be like, all right, fuck it, I'm going.
Yeah, I guess, I should go, but I'm kind of wore out right now. Just didn't have a great day,
Noah, was that you that just tried to join? For some reason your camera wasn't working. Usually Noah turns on her camera.
Yeah.
Unless it was just a fake. It might have been a fake. But yeah, man, I'm in a good mood today. Got a lot of resting.
So are you going to be
nice, relaxing
are you watching the fights?
Yeah, they're right here next to me.
Okay.
Yeah, I just don't want to get them on TV, of course, or on stream.
Any good fights tonight?
Oh yeah, some really big ones here. I'll go over the biggest ones. The biggest one is Plessis versus Israel Adesanya. Kai France versus Steve Ergig might be a good one. I would go for Kai France in that one. Dan Hooker versus Gamrot. That'll be a good fight. Tai Tuivasa versus Rosenstrike will be a good fight. The only one I really don't know is the first fight. But I know somebody for each card each event after that. So yeah, I'd say it's pretty good main card.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Plessis versus Israel Adesanya, that one's got like a heated debate going on between it. So Israel Adesanya is originally, I think his lineage is from Africa, and Plessis is from South Africa.
Yeah.
And Israel eventually moved to New Zealand, and Izzy kind of started this like race thing with Plessis and started calling himself the real N-word and the real African. And
wow.
Yeah, it got really weird. So it's a white guy and a black guy arguing who's more African. Like, it's so weird. It's such a weird argument, but I don't know. I don't think that's the kind of headspace you want to be in before a fight, wondering if who's blacker or not. Like, I don't get that. I don't get any of that. So if Izzy's thinking about that, I think Izzy will lose because Plessis is a really good fighter. That's why he's the champion right now. He just beat, I think he beat Sean. Sean Strickland.
Okay.
Bossman says, sorry, it wasn't a good day. Noah, turn your camera on for a second. Or tell me why you can't turn it on in the private chat. Oh, okay. That's her. So, how's the motorcycle life?
It hasn't happened yet. I'm still waiting for it to get here.
Oh, you ordered a motorcycle at 4 in the morning?
Mm,
That's pretty good. I can't say I've heard that one before.
yeah, it was an interesting night.
So what led to this?
My lad, he's in Scotland at the moment with his lad, like his mates on bikes and stuff. And so I got really bored, so I decided that maybe I could go join them.
Do you have to have a special license to drive those or no?
I did my CBT when I was 17, so I could drive a 125.
Oh, it looks like we just had a knockout. Sorry. Somebody just got knocked out in the first round. But so is that CBT thing you were talking about? Is that for motorcycles or is it just for smaller vehicles or what is it for?
It's for motorbikes. It's like a starter test. You can, in the UK, you have to be a certain age to drive a certain power.
Okay.
Like when you're 16, you can only drive a 50cc, which is quite funny, really. You see them driving around, you feel really bad.
Yeah, usually little kids in the U.S. are driving like 50cc, but you're talking like 6, 7-year-olds.
Yeah, and then you've got 17 with a 125.
Are you talking about like they can ride those on the street?
Yeah,
Like they would have a plate on it?
you can get a provisional license when you're 16.
Interesting. Okay.
I've had mine I had mine when I was 16.
For the provisional license, do you have to have somebody like driving with you, or is it like a solo license?
Mine was solo. I had to have learner plates on all the time. It was very annoying.
Okay.
Well, with motorbikes it is, but once you pass your CBT, you're fine.
Oh, so does that help you when you're actually going to get your initial license too? Do they go, oh, okay, they already got this, and
Sometimes, but I didn't mention it in mine. I just kind of did it.
gotcha. Zero, I got. Okay, I'll give you all the fights. I got Jing Lang for the first fight. I got Rosenstrike versus Tai Tuivasa. I'm leaning towards Rosenstrike by knockout. Gamrot versus Dan Hooker. I like Dan Hooker, but I'm going to go with Gamrot because Hooker's on a losing streak. Kai France is going to beat Steve Eric because Steve, all he does is try to do like rolling, like ankle lock submissions. And for Izzy versus Duplessis, I have to check and see what Izzy looks like when he comes out to the ring because he's got kind of a different mindset every time he comes out. So depending on what kind of mood he's in, usually I'm going to go with him. Like, I could tell when he was going to lose to Sean because he came out with like a dog collar on and he was in like a weird headspace. It was a little much. Is GP back? Not at the ring. Hold on.
Hey, Jacob, I got to back up. Denise, I had a good day, hung out with friends, but I'm paying for it now. I'm really sore and it's difficult to move. That's why I can't go work tonight.
Oh, gotcha. Just stiff body or what?
Yeah, I was just being at the pub all day, just sitting there. I can't do any one thing for too long without getting really sore and stiff. But I couldn't lie on the floor, you know. So yeah, it just messed me up.
Do you get like bad inflammation or what is it?
I'm not really sure what. It just I have the vertebrae where the arthritis set in, and I can't stand too long. I can't sit too long. I can't lie too long. It's just it's like I can't win. No matter what position I'm in, I can't be in that position for too long. So,
Sounds like
what's that?
What's that, GP?
I said it sounds like you've got what I've got, degenerative disc disease.
Well, that, and I have fibromyalgia, so
Because
that doesn't help
I
either.
can't sit for longer time. So
Shout out to the 47 people watching. I appreciate it. Everybody's waiting for that fight to start. The fights. Sounds like Boss Man is soft.
oh yeah.
Yeah, probably Gonzo. He's a little soft. Usually around the midsection, I heard.
Yep, very soft there.
Do you like hot baths not help?
It does. Yeah, it does. Unfortunately, where I'm at, the tub is very, very tiny, so it's hard to. I mean, I can sit in it. I can't lie back. That kind of sucks.
Ooh. We got a crowdfund Boss Man a claw bathtub.
Yeah.
I'm the same way, Noah. After every single ache and pain, I'll just sit and soak. It's so nice.
I could.
I kind of have to.
If I could get an old bathtub, I could put it outside with some, burners underneath to heat up the water. That would work.
Go get you a fucking horse trough.
Yeah.
How about we just get you a jacuzzi?
We're talking like I don't. What would you call redneck over in England, Jacob?
Gypsy.
Well, we're just talking about a poor man's version of a hot tub, I guess. Could say it that way.
Yeah, is gypsy an offensive term now? I was told it's an offensive term.
It's a mixed one. It's a mixed opinion.
How about pond? Is it PON?
They're either called gypsies or what they like to be called is travelers.
Oh yeah, you're more than welcome to share this. Just me. What's the rice method? I don't know what that is.
No, is POM offensive? POM.
What pom? Like a pom pom? Like.
Well, let me think about it. I guess it wouldn't be. I guess it's. It would be.
Oh wait, I just thought of what Just Me was talking about. You're talking about rest, ice, compress, elevate. Oh, okay.
I guess it stands for Prisoner of Mother England. POM. POM. You ever heard that?
You know why I don't think gypsy is inappropriate?
Go ahead.
Like Australians call British people that they're a POM, meaning they're a prisoner of the mother. England.
Gypsy can't be inappropriate because what's his name? The heavyweight champion calls himself the Gypsy King, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's true.
The boxer?
Yeah. Conor McGregor all the way. Conor McGregor all the way.
You're a Conor McGregor fan? Oh, I wish Conor McGregor would fight again. I don't think he's going to.
No, he's got family and that. He doesn't want to do it.
No, he's got too much money. Waking up and setting sheets. He ain't worried about fighting anymore.
I don't blame him. He's sound.
Yeah. As long as he stops going and punching old men at the pub, we should be good.
Yeah, you got a lot of that around here.
Looks like the majority of the people that are fighting tonight are from Sydney, Australia. I think that's the main focus of the card is Australia.
But boss man, people don't really use the word pom over here. When you say pom, I think of like pom poms, the fluffy ball things. British people are more brutal. They'll just say exactly what they think of you.
Just me on panel. We got Bossman, Noah, and GP.
Hey,
I got everybody kind of small right now.
how's everybody in the chat doing tonight?
My camera would be on, but my hair is full of hairspray and it will not come out.
Don't lie. You look fine in the background.
Haha. Hairspray does not cause dandruff. Okay.
Just saying.
Did a slip back because I could not be bothered doing my hair this morning, and it's a worst mistake.
It could have been a lot worse.
True.
Yeah, it could have been. You could have ran into country roads.
Oh boy. That's no bueno. Don't want to run into country roads.
I'm covered.
Just me was laughing.
Ain't that the truth?
Noah, just me was laughing because you said fluffy
And in my defense, I was left unsupervised with him for over a year and a half.
All right. Well, we'll do our best to get you a supervisor.
Fluffy. They are fluffy. That's the only way to describe them. They're made out of wool. What's the...
No, most pom-poms out here are made out of like little plastic streamers.
We're talking about two different pom-poms.
No, I'm talking about the ones that they use for like cheerleading, like that they have in their hands.
Yeah, we're talking about two different types of pom-poms here.
What type of wool pom-pom are you talking about?
The ones that are small enough that can fit in the palm of your hand, not ones that cover your whole hand.
And what are those for?
Honestly, I don't know. To stick on bags or to be useless? Fuck knows. They're just there.
Interesting. Oh man.
Oh, I've dug myself in a hole here. Oh dear.
Yeah, a bit. Tell us more about you palming these wool balls.
Oh Jesus Christ! Don't put it like that.
I mean, just trying to understand, Noah. Come on.
I can make it worse by saying I used to, because I'm a very creative person. I have some in my room.
So you keep these balls with you at all times?
Oh Jesus Christ, Jacob!
Just checking.
I've never
I thought we
said
were.
your name before.
I'm not unhinged. You don't see me buying motorcycles at 4 a.m. Yeah, I was getting you, just me. I was laughing along. Whoa. Man, they got like 100
Thank
commercial
you.
breaks. I'm glad I started early. What up, Bambi? How you doing tonight? What was I watching? Oh, Bambi, I was watching something where the CIA and the mob were working together, and I can't remember the project it was, but I was immediately thinking, oh, Bambi should cover this. And I don't remember what it was. It was the CIA and the mob, and the CIA was paying the mob directly to do stuff. It was interesting. Won't be live at 4 a.m., I don't think. Castro? No, I knew about the Fidel Castro stuff and like the assassination attempts and stuff like that, but I was thinking about something different. Oh yeah, they had over 400 assassination attempts on Castro. That's a whole different case. No, I'm talking about one where the CIA was directly paying mob people from either New York or Chicago. It might have been the Iran Contras. It might have had something to do with it. I don't know. I would have to look it up again.
I actually got into a movie last night with Robert De Niro, The Irishman,
How was it?
and that's a pretty good movie.
What was it about?
Pretty much a guy that grew up in New York, who was Irish, and he ended up going to work for the mob, the Italian mob, as they called him, a house painter. If you get the hint. But yeah, he went to work for the Italian mob, who in turn was the ones that dealt with Jimmy Hoffa and helped get the Kennedys in and all of that.
All right, I got you guys. I just looked it up.
I mean,
Sorry.
it wasn't too.
I had to back up what I was saying because I was rambling about something that I couldn't. It's called Gladio, is the name of the operation that they did through Project Gladio. It was when the CIA was working with the Italian mob. Yeah, I knew I had heard of it.
Ah, yeah.
Just responding to Emily and the Retrievers. Boss Man was on mute doing something else. That's why I was quiet. Last I heard, we were talking about pom-poms.
Yeah, we're jumping around into mob talk.
Mob talk or Mon talk?
Mob talk. I haven't talked about mob talk yet. Different CIA.
Yeah.
You talked about that on your show today? Oh, nice. Let me look up the spelling of it. Sorry. Let me open it back up. Gladio. Gladio. Project Gladio. Gladio. There you go. It's in the chat. And why would the Italians need a dock worker, Irish guy, to whack important people? They wouldn't. To keep their tie away from it. CIA is really bad at covering up their own tracks, but they would definitely try to. CIA is really bad at that. They're not good at covering things up very well. They're not good at accomplishing missions or covering things up. I mean, if you have to attempt to assassinate somebody 400 plus times, you're doing something wrong. But yeah, the rats are the ones that give out the stories. Otherwise, you wouldn't know. You're right. Mm-mm. All right. It's Blunt 30. The main card's about to start. I'm excited. Without the rats, law enforcement couldn't do a thing. Yeah, that and depending on what group we're talking about, the law enforcement was just as involved. There was plenty of rats in the law enforcement too. Yeah, wiretaps. All that stuff works as well. Eventually, you'll find out some more information about it. Bambi, we are besties now. Man, they're just showing highlights of Israel Adesanya right now. I'm waiting. So excited about this fight. Gotta wait for the main card. I mean, the main event, but. Oh. No, you got to do a live stream when you take your bike out. I'm excited. Oh man, Bossman's back. Hold on. This is crazy eyes. Mm-hmm. Welcome back, Bossman.
Bossman's back.
Lake State Casino, that whole thing fell apart because Nick Sevilla, the boss of KC, couldn't shut the fuck up on the phone in his pizza place. Oh, he just kept gabbing about it, and eventually they got caught up because the phones were tapped. Interesting. His wiretaps ended up. Yeah, I mean, the government wiretaps everybody anyway. Even after the Freedom of Information Act, they're still doing it. So you should assume that if you're doing bad things, eventually they're going to stumble across you. You can't get away with it forever.
No. Hey, Jacob, tell me if my fan is making too much noise.
Okay.
It seems to really bother Pesci, so I don't know.
I don't hear the fan.
What's that?
I said I don't hear the fan.
Well, it went off right now because the circuit blew.
Oh. So why aren't you doing a show tomorrow, baby? Boss man, do you have me on something else? I thought I heard something crazy.
I just switched to a different earbud. My other one was running down.
Yeah, Bambi does good coverage of the Mob Talk. I actually like popping over there on Mondays and doing her mob rundown in the morning. If anybody ever wants to get some good mob content, I always go over there and listen to it in the mornings. It's nice. Nice change of pace for what I usually listen to on YouTube. I'm not going to stream the fight, but I'm going to be covering. The fights as soon as they start. I usually cover the major UFC cards. I like to follow the fights on it. I did Milwaukee today. Doing Danny Green on Monday. Oh, okay. So you're just taking a break in between. Gotcha. Right, acting like your hair looks bad. No, I see you're fine. Ugh. Ain't nothing wrong with your hair.
I have a sort of a funny hair story. So,
You ain't got no hair, Lieutenant Dan.
boss man let his hair grow out a little bit too long, so I couldn't use a razor just to shave it. So I have these little clippers, and I've had them for probably 6 or 7 months, and I only had to charge it one time. So I'm meeting my friends that I haven't seen for a while today. So I was like, well, let me shave my head. So I get half my head shaved, and I tell myself, I'm like, watch, this thing's going to die. And as soon as I said that, it's like, so I had half a shaved head. And I called my buddy who was picking me up, and he goes, I don't have any clippers, but we can stop at a barber shop, I guess, on the way down. I'm like, I'm not walking into a barber shop like this. Fortunately, my landlord had a set, so I was able to shave my head. But, oh man, I was like, it'd be one thing if it was like perfectly right down the middle, like I had done it on purpose, but it was all jagged looking. Like, of course.
Max, for whatever reason, your device isn't connecting. You might have to, I don't know, turn on your camera or give it access or something. Oh, you're doing a possession story? A girl who was possessed in Iowa in 1928? That'd be pretty cool.
What's up, Noah?
Welcome back, GP.
GP's back.
Hey,
Yep.
G back. Sorry.
I don't see GP.
I gotta go check my food. Hang on a minute.
No, I don't have you on the phone. I don't have you on the screen, and I don't have GP on the screen. Noah's the only one on the screen.
Just your favorite is on the screen.
Yep.
Noah's the favorite.
People with hair
Boss
only.
man. Boss man's a redheaded stepchild.
No, I have to make a new screen that has all of the other participants on the bottom, as well as one of the media files. Like I have so many different ones I can do, but I don't have them set up to do more than 2 people. Like I could keep everybody down. You guys could have all your audios on. But then it's kind of small. All right, both fighters are on their way out right now. The last fighter's on his way into the octagon.
Awesome.
No, I'm glad you guys got connected, Bambi and just me. Yeah, I didn't know you guys were both from the area. That's fun. You know, I'm from the Midwest too, so it's cool when people are like into the same shit and then run into each other on YouTube. Small world. It's called Be Gone, Satan. What did they do exorcisms and was it covered by anybody big? And now I'm gonna have to look into it if I don't watch it. No doxing each other, Bambi. Come on. We're not encouraging that stuff around here.
Hey, are we taking bets?
On what? Are we taking bets? I don't know if I'm legally allowed to take bets, but we can figuratively bet with imaginary money. We'll just use the British pound. It's imaginary money. Oh, that got a look.
There we go. Better, we could always use the French.
Oh yeah, everybody picks on the French.
French money. The franc. I got about what, $3,000-4,000 worth of French money.
All right, so Carlos Freitas is the favorite in this fight versus Jing Lang, and he's like a minus 345 favorite. I didn't realize that. I'm still going with Jing Lang, but yeah, there's like a 5-year age difference in them. I didn't realize that either. So the guy on the right on my screen is the favorite, and the guy on the left on my screen is not the favorite. You got a spirit box and a K meter, baby. You gotta do more paranormal stuff. You need to stop doing all this mob stuff. We need to go searching for ghosts again. Hell yeah, I'll go looking for ghosts. I'm bringing my Ouija board though. Better be ready. Oh, you got GSP on your tag. Nice. No, you're getting compliments in the chat. I think you're muted. Unless you're on the phone. I've dealt with demons once. I don't want to do that again. Oh yeah, I've talked to the infamous Zozo demon. I've talked to a lot. I've talked to a lot of really dark things. If my paranormal stuff that I've actually done is true, I'm into some weird spots. All right, round 1's underway. All right, hold on. You guys get to hear me ramble for a minute. Jing Lang's in the red shorts and Prates. I don't know how to say it. Prates is in black shorts. I'll just update this one as we're going. Just a 3-round fight. Not for anything. It's the welterweight division. So they're at like 145-ish. Lived in a house built in the 1800s. Last of natural death. This one's named. It was bad. I have to call it priest towards the end. Yeah, the ones that are bad, I don't say their names. If you're actually talking to bad spirits or bad things, names are kind of significant. I don't know. You'll start thinking about stuff like that. I've had to think about stuff like that. Still 320 left in the first round. Not a lot of action going. They're still trying to feel each other out. Should have looked at their backgrounds. One of them's got like a Muay Thai stance, but I can't tell. Yeah, it's only been about throwing the whole fight right now. 2 minutes in. And they're just light leg kicks. Shout out to the 50 people watching. I appreciate it. Freights looks a lot more calm than Lee. Lee looks calm, but he's got a lot more energy than Freights. And Freights, as you can tell, is a counter striker. And Lee's more of an aggressive. Wow, he's got one of the wildest tattoos I've ever seen. He's got a long waist tattoo down his shin. I feel like that would hurt so bad. Gosh, I hope this isn't just a long, drag-out fight that goes to decision. These guys are both really precise. That's the only reason I'm saying it, and neither one of them has really put themselves in danger. And I like a little more chaos to a fight. Minute left in the first. Just tapping each other right now. Nothing too crazy. Actually, GP, you were on a live stream with me one time, and we were doing. This is like before Truth Shockers. It was a while ago. It was one of the first UFC cards I covered, and you pretty much watched all the fights with me. It was a long time ago. I just found the video. It was like a 7-hour video, and you were on there with me for like 3 hours. You and Michael Moody. Michael Moody was on there too. You only go there because the chat loves the content. Yeah, that's creepy. I don't know. I like it. I just wouldn't bring. I just try not to bring that stuff around my family. I really do feel like you can carry that. It does kind of carry around with you. It follows you. There's something about spiritual stuff that kind of gives me the willies. I don't think energy, like I believe when science says I don't think energy can be destroyed, and I think that works the same with human energy as well as everything else. That, and I do like watching people like randomly start talking in tongues or speaking a different language that they never knew before, and pretending to be their love, not pretending to be, but like are appearing to be as possessed as one can be. All right, second round just started. I don't even know who they gave the first round to. It's probably a 50-50 split. Oh, you got like 4 more fights, Jade. Got a little while. And this first one is not a banger yet. But either way, Tai Tuivasa and Rose Strike coming up next. Gamrot, Dan Hooker, Kyle Bronson, Steve Eric, and then Plessis versus Adesanya. So you got a little bit. The real DDP is fighting tonight. Yeah, this is not an entertainment fight. I apologize. Not much for me to comment on. Couple inside leg kicks, a jab from each guy. These are the things I'm not saying. Lee swings and misses. Lee swings and misses again with a spinning back fist. Brace misses his jab. They both circled a little bit more. Inside leg kick from Frakes. Left and a right from Frakes. Left and a right from Lee. But yeah, it's kind of a slow-paced fight. Now Lee's
I want to
looking
see
old
the girls
and tired.
fight.
You want to see the girls fight? There's no girls fights tonight. Surprisingly, there was in the
I know.
prelims. In the prelims, they had Casey O'Neill versus Luna Santos, and the only girls fight on the card. Mainly because I think they're doing this one as an Australian fighters. Because half the card, everybody's from Australia. So they just might not have a lot of girls.
The one girl that I want to see come back would be Ronda Rousey.
Oh, God. That would be bad for her. I wish. Ronda's not. Ronda was good because all of the best fighters hadn't been compiled yet. Sound like Max Headroom? Is my voice being weird?
Yeah, you're
You guys gotta tell me these things.
it's not constant, but it happens periodically.
Is it when I click over? Is it happening right now?
Not right now.
Oh, it's probably when I click over on the screen. And I'm scrolling through the UFC stuff. What's that? Boring fight so far. 1 minute left in the second. Oh, wow. That was so weird. All right. A really weak left and a right just folded Lee up. That was the weirdest knockout I've ever seen. But yeah, Lee did. The guy that I picked for the fight just got knocked out with a minute left in the second. But it just seemed like this, and the guy just yeah, Illinois. But yeah, he's out cold.
I do too.
He was maintaining pretty well.
Oh, got him square right in the nose both times.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a different one. Never mind.
And then he got him 2 more times right after that. He didn't even look that hurt until it was too late. Oof.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a hook right to the chin. Well, I mean, right to the nose, like right to the right of his nose.
Oh yeah, we got him good.
In Lombard, it would be expensive.
Is this how
No, it's before. What were you saying, Boston?
That was a nice hit.
Yeah. Did you see the replay?
I'm watching.
Yeah.
Gonzo is here.
What up, Gonzo?
Gonzo is everywhere.
Oh, how are you? Sorry, I got my camera off. I'm sitting here eating my dinner.
Bambi's talking about renting a billboard, like a big billboard, and she thinks it's $2,500.
No, not in Lombard. Just because Lombard's a bigger area, and it's yeah, it'd be a lot more than 2,500 to rent one. We think it would be to rent a billboard. I'm thinking, and then they're talking about renting one in Lombard. I think in Lombard it would be even more than like, I don't know. Guess it depends. Location. Yeah, Lombard.
It has so many variables.
Look exactly where it's placed. Yeah, like if
Where
it's on a
it's placed,
highway or
how
yeah.
long it's going to be there, its size.
All right, give me a footage, a size, and what highway you want it on. We'll figure this out.
Okay, so if you did it, yeah, because if you are we talking a wallscape, a bulletin, digital bulletin, a poster, a digital poster? There's so many options.
Yeah.
If you did a side of a building, which is a wallscape, 10 grand, 25 grand.
Yeah, but that would be up for a while, right?
Yeah, a large.
The digital ones would probably be easier just because they're cheaper.
Yeah, a large billboard is 4.5 to 7.5.
You want to do an anti-sex trafficking billboard?
A large digital is 4 to 7.5.
I would aim for Chicago then. Yeah, I would go with something digital because it could be changed right away, and then you only have to do it temporarily. Flyers, flyers work good for word of mouth.
Do a 5D holographic or 5D billboard.
Be wild to rent that one in downtown New York, wherever that
Times
TV
Square.
Yeah, that Times Square projection one that they have. That thing's wild. Looks like it's coming out of the wall.
It does. It looks like it's coming out at you.
I think you're having too much screen time.
I'm having too much what time?
Screen time.
Screen time.
You got so much fun.
I know. What can I say? I'm very passionate.
You're very expensive.
You're expensive. Yeah, still waiting on the next fight. Since there was a knockout, it'll be a little bit of a delay in between.
They gotta dance and stuff.
Yeah, mop up his face blood.
They were dancing at first.
Jacob, did you say she was expensive?
Yeah, I did.
She's not expensive. High maintenance.
Yeah, all of the above.
No, she's not expensive. She's just high maintenance.
Both. Expensive and high maintenance.
Both of them.
Both them bangs.
Oh, talking about you?
No, talking about you.
No, you. I'm not
I'm not.
expensive and high maintenance.
Yep.
I'm neither of those.
All of those and option.
None of those things.
She just does what she wants.
Yes, she does do what she wants. She's an adult. She'd be doing the things.
Yep. I do think.
I wouldn't try to control. I wouldn't try to control her on her best day, or my best day. I
There,
would just have that for both of us. No, you are spicy, but otherwise.
So spicy.
Oh yeah, you're spicy son of a bitch. Oh yeah.
Mellow like vanilla.
No. You're like an Irish car bomb. Huh?
how is that? She goes off at any moment.
Little spicy, but still smooth. It shocks you with smooth in the front, but still a little spicy. It hits you in the back of the throat. Speaking of drinking, Tai Tuivasa is up next. Get your shoeies ready. This is definitely gonna be a knockout. Whatever happens in this fight, someone's getting knocked out. Take it easy, Calvin. I'll say the Lombard police will believe anything.
Crumblies everywhere.
Oh, just walking around.
Yeah, I moved it and I think
Or rent out Forest Preserve. Here's the thing, Jacob. Why is she with you? Says
nobody knows.
Chris Schmidt.
No one knows. I don't even know.
No one knows. It's provocative. Well, while we're waiting, the next fight is going to be Tai Tuivasa versus Rosenstrike, but it's just waiting because usually when there's a knockout, it takes a little while in between. But it be a coming. I see that old racist, homophobic, Trump supporting shitbag boss man is over here again. Where's old JP? Old GP's here too.
Yeah, I'm here. I just got the camera up because I'm sitting here face with him.
They at the child's birthday party we went to.
GP's got a broken neck, Schmidt. Or Dr. Phil. I'm sorry.
No, I've got three vertebrae that are fractured,
Yeah, same
which
thing.
means they're cracked.
That's what that means.
Ooh. Hot.
Schmidt wants to know if Giggle Pickles is hanging out in the parking garage.
Do what?
Schmidt wants to know if you're in the parking garage.
Am I in the parking garage? Probably. I'm somewhere in the building.
Yeah.
Schmidt needs to come, or Dr. Phil needs to come up here too.
What's Chris Schmidt doing? Yeah, this Tattoo Boss is one of my favorite fighters just because he's got a fun personality. He always goes through the crowd and people like spit in a sweaty shoe or pour beer into it and he fucking like drinks it. Wild ass Australian dude.
For GP, Schmidt says Kurt Angle won Olympic gold with a broken neck. I'm sure GP is tougher than that.
I'm still going to do the hike in September.
7-day hike with a broken neck.
So
I think you guys should take country roads with you on this hike. That would be entertainment.
Do what?
You guys should take country roads on the hike with you.
No, if I take country roads on the hike with me, I'm going to have to push him off of a cliff somewhere.
You'd make a lot of money with that show.
Yeah, right?
But Jacob's not about the money, I forgot.
About country roads? Oh no, I'm not really about that.
So Schmidt says, will GP be doing zip line and whitewater rafting? Yeah, she's going to zip line across Niagara Falls, Schmidt. And possibly, maybe
I will be doing the zip
rafting, but she might go over the falls in a barrel. I'm trying to talk her into that.
I've done the white. Who knows? Maybe. We might do something like that.
If I can get someone to get a barrel to you up there, Niagara Falls, will you go over the falls for us?
I already tried. She said no. She said it's illegal.
No.
Come on.
What?
It isn't. Hell, I will
go over Niagara Falls in a barrel.
It's just a misdemeanor. We can bail you out.
No, it's actually a felony.
Schmidt wants to know.
No, I don't care.
Schmidt wants to know if you'll take
Not
Jake,
for me.
if you'll take Jake ziplining with you.
All right, here's the deal.
If he's up for it.
Jake. Hold on, we'll take Jake, but Chris has got to get him out of the house.
You'll have to shave his head again, Schmidt. Give him a fresh pair of bibbed overalls.
Tattoo Boston's on his way out. Rosenstrike's already in the ring. Want to see if he drinks any beer on the way in. Nothing.
Him?
Yeah. He's the one who does shoes all the
time. Schmidt says that Herman the Great will pick up Jake and bring him.
Yeah, right. Herman wouldn't be able to drive that far. Let's be honest.
And then if Herman got there and Jake was mad at him, the whole thing would just fall apart. Wouldn't be good,
Oh no,
Schmidt.
Herman would just be stressed out driving. He can't drive more than like 2 hours by himself, or it'd be like a month-long journey.
I was on Herman's show yesterday with, I wasn't on it. I was in the chat. He had some lady drawing pictures, like painting. It was pretty good.
Yeah, that's April. That's A-Love.
Oh, yeah.
She's on my channel a lot. Yeah, A-Love Productions.
Pretty good.
Yeah, she's so good at painting and drawing. You know, it was cool that he like hosted it. I thought it was pretty neat because I don't think enough people get to see April's stuff. But yeah, shit like me, Herman, April, Tiffany, Angel, Maria, and Nicole kind of all used to hang out on YouTube like every night. As before I met like the PWO and everybody. Yeah, we used to hang out every night and just do karaoke nights, or everybody would be drawing, or or Tiffany would be pulling cards for people.
Yeah,
it's always a good time.
What was that all about, boy?
Schmidt says April's a good person.
She's the best in the business at what she does.
Pillar to post.
Crooks, now you can't get on camera, bud. No, now stop.
So, GP, who are you voting for, Trump or Harris?
You can't get on camera.
That's actually a really good question.
GP.
Yo.
Who you voting for, Trump or Harris?
Yeah.
Which one?
Neither.
Okay, let's say that you have to vote for one or the other. Who would you
Neither.
vote for? No, you have to pick one. Who would it be?
Charlie Brown.
No, my gosh. It's a game. Someone has a gun to your head. You have to pick one. Who would it be?
Oh, this is going nowhere.
I wouldn't vote for Trump, and I don't vote for. I will not vote for Kamala Harris.
Oh my gosh! If you had to.
Sorry.
One.
You'd write in Michael McIntosh. Write in Michael McIntosh, and we'll call it a day.
I think she'd write in Rocco's name.
Donald Trump, rude businessman. Did it one time. And then you've got Kamala Harris. She's the puppet master behind Biden. Sorry, y'all.
No, that's open.
She was the one pulling all the strings. So, and now
Obama was pulling.
He's outlived his purpose, he's trying to get the office. Oh, God. So, which would you vote for?
If I were going to vote, but as an evangelical, born-again Christian, I don't think we should be involved Okay.
Wow.
Gonzo says it's pronounced Kamala.
No, you should call it Mamala and get it right.
Oh man.
Rosenstrike is holding center of the octagon. 4 minutes left in the first round. And, yeah. Someone's getting knocked out. I kind of hope. I don't really care who wins. I like both these guys. But I feel like Rosenstrike's going to win.
Gonzo has changed his opinion. He says it's Kamala.
Maybe it's Kamala. Gotta have the proper prefixes in there. Show us how it's done.
Crooks,
Oh,
you're laying on my
that
pins,
white
you
dude's
know.
great.
Yeah, what?
You're laying on my pins.
Gonzo
Laying
says
on
it's
my pins,
definitely
fat
not
boy.
voting for. Gonzo says he's writing in Kenny Bolin,
Oh, nice,
star
Gonzo.
maker.
Proud of you. I don't know. Tai Tuivasa's not looking very crisp. I think Rosenstrike's going to get the knockout for sure.
Too bad we can't watch the fight.
Gonzo
No,
says who's streaming next to a highway. I told him to let me know if he could hear the fan. Never said anything.
I haven't heard anything, and you told me the power went out. I didn't even know it was back on.
Oh, it's back on. Does it sound any better now, Gonzo?
It does sound like cars are driving by. You're right, Gonzo.
Schmidt wants to know if you'll be running for governor of Virginia. Giggle Pickles.
No. No.
Well, you'll probably make a
Why
good
don't
governor.
you get your big butt up here too?
He's working. Well, he's supposed to be working.
Yeah.
He's out back smoking.
Uh-huh. Oh, God.
I can only imagine if one of these guys punched you, you would just die.
Just make it
Yeah, GP, if you had another device, I would
you
like
need to
send you a
move
link
so I
to watch it.
can get to one of my pins.
Cody loves this show.
Really?
That's the end of the first round.
Oh no, they're all puking.
No one's puked.
It's like the poltergeist or something.
Giggle Pickles Schmidt wants to know if you'll be elected chief of the tribe
no.
or maybe tribal police chief.
Yeah,
Soiled it.
he could only hope.
Mhm.
Schmidt Gonzo wants to know if Boland's come out of hiding yet. Oh, wait a minute. This isn't Pesci show. I'm not supposed to read the comments. Sorry, Jacob.
You can. You're not bugging me.
Look at me.
Apparently, you're bugging Cody. She can't even hear you, though. No, I don't mind because some of the times I don't get to them. I just don't like when they're reread over and over.
Schmidt says
Right.
Boland couldn't hide if he tried. This
It'd
is
be
true.
fun to watch him do it behind a pole, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, watching a big guy try to hide behind a pole. That would be funny.
Watch anyone hide behind the pool.
My brother could.
My God, you just gotta do that.
Mm. Ooh, I thought it was coming. It's got into a little scuffle between the two of them, but both of them took some strikes and they were moving. Ooh, big shots from Tai Tuivasa. Ooh, all right, they were in an over/under tie-up, but they separated.
Gonzo says he's
left
going.
in the second.
Gonzo says he's going to watch Rocco make Charles Manson faces.
Is Rocco live? Ooh, Rosenstrike firing back now. Yeah, Gonzo, I didn't tell you. I talked to Rocco earlier today. Come on, let's see it. Two minutes left in the second round. Ooh. Ty fucked up his foot. And Rosenstrike started just hitting him. That's silly. Yeah, Tai Tuivasa threw a kick, and I think Rosenstrike checked it, and it really hurt his foot. And then, ooh, God, it like folded his shin. It looked like he broke it. Oh my God, the replay was nasty. They'll end up showing that a couple times. Now Rosenstrike's throwing kicks at his legs. You can tell his back leg's really messed up. Whatever Ty did. Ooh, God, no bueno. You don't like to see a leg fold like that. And to know that he's still walking on it. +200 pounds on it. And he's hopping around. 15 seconds left in the
Oh,
second.
still on fire.
What's on fire? Damn. What's on fire, GP?
I was talking to my friend that I'm staying with. I made a frozen dinner. It was chicken chili, yellow squash, and carrots and peas. And I added some pepper to the chili, and I think I added too much because my mouth is still on fire.
Some spicy chili, huh?
Yeah, I spiced up my chicken chili.
Oof.
And I added a little bit too much pepper to it.
Yeah, that'll do it. Schmidt always talks about his ghost pepper chili that he makes. It sounds spicy as hell. I like a little bit of balance to it. Can't get too
Yeah.
spicy. Round 3 underway.
No. My uncle lives in Arizona, so they have a chili contest every year. And it was like for the last, I don't know, 15 years, he's won for the hottest chili.
Oh, nice.
He has one of those machines where it separates the juice from the pulp and all of that.
Yeah.
And he puts the juice in, and then he puts the pepper rinds in, and his chili is always hot. Always. It is past the 3-alarm fire.
Ooh. No bueno. That's too much sometimes.
Right.
Like I had some homemade jalapeno poppers last night, and they just weren't seeded right. I got them from a store, so you could tell they were made by hand. But yeah, they just weren't seeded right. They ended up being way too spicy.
Man.
That's the thing. Jalapeno poppers aren't even really that spicy. I mean, jalapenos in general aren't that spicy as long as you don't get any of the seeds.
Exactly. Exactly. Otherwise, you're going to be, ooh. I know we had to drink at least a half a gallon of milk with my uncle's chili.
Oh, God. Milk and spicy food isn't much better.
What?
Just gives your belly a little time to react.
Well, milk is what makes it not hot anymore. The casein neutralizes.
No,
the
I'm
heat.
just saying the dairy and the spicy mixing in your stomach, it might cover the heat in your mouth. But I'm just saying, what's going on in your stomach probably isn't good. I assume it would represent itself by really bad gas. Is there not going to be a knockout? Man, minute and 35 left in the third. Rosenstrike's got 47 head strikes. Tai Tuivasa's 11.
Are you still planning on going to church with me tomorrow? All right. Because I got to be up and I got to be out the door by 9 o'clock.
Who are you talking to, GP?
Friend of mine that I'm staying with.
Nice.
I asked her if she was going to still go to church with me in the morning. She said it was all how she feels.
That's code for no.
No, it's not.
Trust me. Whoa, Gonzo says he never trusts church people. I thought you trusted me, Gonzo. I'm your guiding light.
Yeah, it went to decision. I bet Rosenstrike wins by decision. Man.
Well, let me know who wins, Jacob. I'm going to go. I haven't done my daily prayers yet, so I'm going to put you on mute.
All right. Sounds good, sir.
Probably. Well, I looked under the bed. I didn't see it. So.
I meant while living on the west side. Don't trust anybody on the west side. But yeah, GP, if you got advice, I can let you watch the fight. I can give you the
All right,
I can give you the link
Garfunkel.
for it.
I'll sit here and watch it from our Roku.
Oh, you got another one you can pull it up on?
Nope. But we've got our Roku.
There you go. Pull it up on there. That'll do it.
Huh?
What up, Pesci? How you doing tonight, sir?
Fat boy wanted to get up on the camera.
I don't know how to change this.
So I had to hold him with one arm up underneath him and the other one up by his butt and say, hurry up. On the camera. Yes, he is. He is a very big one.
There we go.
Huh?
I was oh sorry.
Yeah, they've seen Garfunkel earlier. What was that?
Nothing. I was trying to switch up the layouts. Took me a second. All right. Sorry. My grandparents would get mad if I answered the door for the Jehovah's Witnesses. Why would they get upset with that? They're a good time to talk to. Are you prepared for Jehovah's return? Man, I really want Dan Hooker to win. He needs a win. Dan Hooker's had so many tough fights lately. He looks a lot different.
I think the dude in the white shirts is going to win.
You think who?
Badass.
Who are you talking about?
I said I think the dude in the white shorts is going to win. He looks like a badass.
Dude, doesn't the guy in the right look badass with his new tattoos? Those are all new. They came in my current house and asked if I know why all the earthquakes are happening. They didn't like my answer. You should have just told them it's because of their thetans. I mean, if they would have cleared off their thetans, they would be better by now. See, if they would have time to discuss our Lord and Savior L. Ron Hubbard, then they wouldn't be wandering around on people's doorsteps. Mm-hmm.
I wonder if Couture will ever come back to doing stuff like this.
Who? Did you say Couture?
I said I wonder if Couture would ever come back to something like this.
Randy Couture?
Yeah.
He's a little too old. He's a little too old. But I don't know. I don't like watching older people do this. I don't think they should do it too late. There's a few guys that I think they had a 43-year-old UFC champion for a while, but I think that's like the oldest one I've seen in a while. It's definitely a young man's game.
Possibly.
I told them the logical answer of too much rain, and they was like, yeah, but maybe God, and he's upset. And I was like, nah. Me and God, we good. This isn't. I don't need to sacrifice any virgins for this. everybody prays to a different God.
Hey, I gotta jump off here. I got a phone call coming in.
All right, GP. I'll talk to you later.
Yep. See.
Oh, the Jehovah's never came back. Welcome back, boss man. No, they're not even doing the walkouts yet, so give me a minute. I'm gonna grab some ice. I'll be right back.
Yeah, Gonzo, I don't blame your grandparents for getting upset if you answered for the Jehovah Witness. They are a whacked group. Yeah, avoid them and the Mormons too, Gonzo.
Nah, they're good people.
Jehovah Witness and Mormons.
Scientologists, they're all good people. They all
Yeah.
just pray to different gods, all right?
Jehovah Witness are not good people. Neither are the Mormons.
Sounds like something somebody that wasn't prepared for Jehovah's return would say. Where are you going to be when Jehovah comes back, huh?
Well, they deny the deity of Yeshua. So
I don't think any Abrahamic religion has it right.
Boss Man does. Trust me.
I mean, I trust that you believe it.
Trust Boss Man.
I
Right,
trust that
Gonzo?
boss man believes it wholly.
Ask Gonzo. He'll tell you. I'm the guiding light.
You are already confused. He doesn't trust religious people.
That was funny when you're good not to trust people who are religious. Very, very wise. People that are religious can be very dangerous.
Yeah, who was reading that when me and you were on about the guiding light?
That was me. I was saying that.
No. I know somebody said it in the chat, and somebody was reading it. I don't remember who was on reading it. There was somebody on reading it, but I don't remember who it was. I remember it was about you, and the concept was saying it. But
yeah, because you had stepped away, and I took over, and I said, "Yeah, I'm Jacob's mentor," and just telling him a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, who were you saying that to?
I forget who that was.
I don't even remember. I'm like, God damn it! We've done so many weird, goofy shows.
Gonzo says, "Yep, the guiding light until his land becomes oceanside property." Yeah, I forget who that was. They're like, "Oh, really? Okay." They were totally eating it up.
Yeah. It's probably Noel. It was probably Noel.
And then you, no, it wasn't her. Good Lord, no. Because you didn't hear it, and then you went back and listened a couple days later, and you're like, "Hey, man, I gotta talk to you about."
I was like, and you told him something about Kenny Bolin and me, and that. God, I remember. I still remember who the fucking interview was, who we were talking to.
Oh man.
Shout out to the 52 people watching.
So did you see Pesci was in here?
I did.
Yeah.
Give me some fireworks.
Yep.
Yeah, Gamrot's working his way out. Man, Gamrot's too good. I'm worried. Dan Hooker really needs a. Will me hit Steve on right now? Oh boy.
Oh, who won the last fight?
Rosenstrike.
You have to help me out. You have to describe them. There was like
there was
a black guy.
He was not. Yeah, no, he was not the Polynesian looking. Tai Tuivasa is the Polynesian. You can tell by their names. Tai Tuivasa is
the
Polynesian looking gentleman with his tribal tattoos.
Yeah, had you said that he lost, I would have known who he was. But
gotcha.
Yeah, because of the name.
Tai Tuivasa lost, and they had it split really close, and I don't even think it was that close because I read headshots at one point, and it was like 47-11 for total in the fight.
Wow.
And that's why I didn't really think it was a fair assessment by the judges.
So I won't mention any names, but someone that is in your chat and Pesci's chat quite a bit sent me a link to.
He doesn't go to my chat.
Huh?
He doesn't go to my chat anymore. Who are we talking about?
I said a guy that's in your chat and in Pesci's chat quite a bit sent me a link to some real trippy freaking YouTube guy. I don't know if he sent it to you, but I got to check this guy out, man.
Who are we talking about?
I forget his name. Let me look. Hang on a second here. Diamond Earth is the guy's name, or the channel name anyway.
What does he do?
I don't know, man. I couldn't figure it out. I watched him for a little bit, and I mean, he makes like Rocco look. Well, never mind. I'll have to check him out some more, but it was really difficult to follow.
Who shared it?
Well, I don't like saying people's names like that anymore.
Like a code name or anything.
Well, I'm sure he can hear me if he wants to say who it was.
Okay.
Anyway, but yeah, this dude was trippy. And
like what was it? You're not giving me much. Tell me about him.
I don't know, man. I don't really know a whole lot to tell you, but I'll once I
like, does he just go online and do drugs? Like, what do you mean by trippy? Like, what does he talk about? Like, what does he do?
Let me watch a few more shows, and I'll get back to you. I'll send you a link too.
What happened?
I mean, this might be one of those ones we want to do a watch along, just to trip out on.
I'd be interested. Yeah, different.
Is his last name Gamrot?
Gamrot. That is Gamrot. Gamrot and Dan Hooker.
Not Dan Hooker.
He had a bunch of new tattoos
Yeah.
and dyed his hair blonde.
Yeah. And the chin strap of a beard.
Yeah. So I thought he never had tattoos for some reason. I don't remember him being tatted up like that.
I don't remember his legs being tatted up like that. Is that? Yeah, what?
That's some New Zealand tribal shit.
Yeah, but I don't remember him with the colors.
Same.
Hmm.
Or that one across his chest.
Hmm.
It's got like a skull.
He's out there.
Yeah, Gonzo, why would Steve go out with Little Me? Interesting.
Yeah, he definitely did not. He definitely has not been set up like that.
I usually see him sitting in that exact position. Somebody on top of him all pissed off. Speaking of, Gamrot has Hooker pinned down to the corner right now. 2 minutes and 30 left in the round.
Good night.
Yeah, he had no tattoos. Okay. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Be cooler if they were all temporary.
Ooh, yeah, that. Oh, speaking of, the Halloween store has temporary tape too, so we can play that game again.
Yeah, we should get a bunch. Oh no. It got shaken up a little bit. And now he's got the guillotine. No, get out of the guillotine.
Got poop on his leg.
He pulled guard. Gamrot's on top. And dropping bombs right now.
Yeah.
And Dan's trying to wrap him up to try to slow things down. Got him in a bit of a butterfly guard.
I'm gonna make out with him. Now they're thinking.
Ooh, Dan's left eye is really bleeding.
Gooey.
Minute and 15 seconds left in the round.
Oh,
Ooh!
Mm.
Oh, okay. Dan Hooker wobbled Gamrot a little bit, but Gamrot, he's still a little out
he's
of it.
wobbly, dude.
Yeah, he's still a little out of it.
Knees. Oh no, he pooped his pants.
Gamrot diving down for the shot. Gamrot's a BJJ black belt, so he's trying to take this to the ground. Dan's got a few submissions, but he's more of a striker. I think he's got like 7 submissions on his record. 5 seconds left. And that's it for the round. Good first round.
Now, Jacob, let me ask you this: the guy in the white shorts, he was in the prone position, and he had his arms around the other guy's ankle. Could the other guy could he kick the guy that was in the prone position? Could the guy standing up kick him in the face?
No, because he had a knee to the ground.
Oh, okay.
Those are considered soccer kicks if the opponent has one knee on the ground. And that's illegal. That's what John
So the only way you can is if
Jones
they're
got in trouble for.
That's basically if they're standing up, you can.
Yeah, anytime they're on their feet. Yeah, anytime they're on their feet. And if they drop down to a knee, then you have to treat it like a grounded opponent.
Okay. Yeah, because I was like, wow, that's just leaving yourself open right there.
Yeah. In Bellator and all the other ones, they allow soccer kicks. Same with Pride.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So most of the time, you're not safe by doing a takedown. Like I don't even teach leg takedowns in mixed martial arts that much because I think it's dangerous. Because even if they have those rules set, you can still get caught coming in.
Yeah.
Am I right?
And yeah, you might have won the match, but you're still unconscious if you get caught with a knee. Nice double leg from Gamrot. And nope, can't pass guard. Back into guard. Yeah, Dan's got a nice defense from guard. Might got one pass. We're in quarter guard, going to side. Inside control.
And he put this
4 minutes left in the second.
Now, the purpose of this here is just to wear him out, wear the other guy out, because he's trying to escape.
No. The guy in the white shorts is trained to slide his knee across the other guy's stomach and get into a full mount because once you get past their legs, you have a lot less to worry about. He wants to get into that position where he can just drop shots from the top. But if you're behind their legs, you don't really have the range that you're looking for.
Yeah.
So that's the main purpose of passing, unless he's looking for a submission, which is also possible. And then Dan's trying to lock down his arms, trying to avoid all that. Like, Dan's trying to close the space in between them. And the guy on top's trying to keep the space for the most part.
Close, yeah.
And because it's inefficient usually to throw strikes from her back. Gamrot almost just punched him in the back of the head there. That would have been illegal. When Dan was getting up, he almost punched him in the back of the head.
Yeah.
.140 left in the second. Ooh, Gamrot with another takedown. Hooker might have the guillotine in. He's not under the chin. Ooh. Gosh, Dan's getting really close on that guillotine. Gamrot with his head down on a single leg. And
From here, can the guy do kidney shots, or is that not allowed right here?
yeah, he can do anything with his hands that he wants to do.
Okay.
He just can't kick him when he's on his knees.
Yeah.
He can do elbows now. They got rid of the elbow rule from like 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock. They used to say you couldn't do elbows like dropping from the top. was actually a pretty good fight. The only thing that's really keeping Gamrot in it is his takedowns. If he had to stand and fight with Dan, he'd probably be in trouble. Gamrot with another shot, and Dan Hooker dropping elbows to the side of the head. That's the end of the round. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that that little me thing with Steve. I'm kind of curious now. Oh, Joe Rogan's doing a fight companion tonight. Dan with the win. What just happened?
Whoa.
I looked down. What I missed?
No, it's like the guy didn't want to come out, or oh, I guess no.
Oh, okay. I thought there was something. He had like his hands up, like he had just won or something.
Yeah.
He got all those tattoos within a year.
You got all those tattoos within a year. Wow.
Yeah. He said that when he started on it, he was like, I'm not gonna just not like I'm gonna do my left arm. Obviously, I'm not gonna leave my right arm empty.
And then he just kept doing everything side to side.
Pretty much.
Nice.
And then, yeah, the lens on his feet are traditional Maori. I might be saying it wrong. Maori tribal tattoos, which are really special to get. So I don't know if people are mad that he got those. But apparently he got a lot of backlash in New Zealand for the skull on his chest because it has so many daggers and axes going into it, and then he has death something written on his abdomen, and everyone's like in New Zealand hates it, I guess. He's getting a bunch of flack.
Pretty neat. It doesn't look bad.
No, all of them look great.
I think it look cool.
But yeah, it was like quoted that he was like, what am I gonna do? Just get one and walk away?
Three minutes left in the third. This could have been a 5-round fight. I would have watched it.
Oh, the one on his back is one of those masks. I
Yeah.
forget the name for it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. All right, let's see those head kicks, boy. Come on, Dan. Nice sprawl. Man, I really don't want this to go to decision. It's a silly fight to go to decision.
So you want the guy in black to win?
Andy, what you saying?
I only want Hooker to win because he needs a win because he shouldn't be 11th ranked. He's higher than that. But I don't necessarily want Gamrot to lose. I just want the win to be definitive. I don't want it to go to the judges.
Yeah.
Because it's not going to help either one of them. But yeah, I would rather Hooker win just because I think he's a really good fighter. And he's just super underrated. I think he takes too many risks. Like, he get punched too much. Like, he can take a lot of punches, but he shouldn't be getting hit that many times.
Yeah.
Lenny.
Why not? I would.
5. Done. Now they're making out.
They're making out.
They're touching their things.
They're not touching their things. What up, Blue Eye Diva?
There's sword fighting.
There's no sword fighting.
It's like those little toothpick swords.
No.
Ah! It got in his eye.
The toothpick sword?
Yeah.
Oh.
Skewered it like an olive.
Don't worry about you. You need a guiding light in your life.
I'm booked up, man. I can't handle anymore.
And Bossman said he's not taking on any new clients. He said he's busy.
Yeah, I got a call last night. Like, please come over. I need to talk. It's like, man, I want to go home and go to bed. But yeah, I was there from till like after midnight.
I wish I had more rice and vegetables.
You wish you had more rice and vegetables?
Gonzo says he needs a liter of cola.
Liter
That's very generic of you, Gonzo. Most people say I need a liter of Coke or Pepsi.
Cola?
Everybody thinks Bossman's new photo looks like Farba. Here, let me show you.
Isn't it
So
been
I
that?
guess Farva needs a liter of cola.
Yeah, it looks like fun.
So yeah.
What's your favorite restaurant?
Next person that says shenanigans, I'm gonna pistol whip.
Boss Man needs to watch this movie.
Yeah, it's a good movie. It's a funny movie. I don't know. Don't go into it with high hopes.
I know that's what always happens to me. Like everyone's like, "Oh, it's the funniest movie ever,and I don't even
it's
crack
funny,
a
but
smile.
it depends on what type of comedy you're into. You know what I mean? There's so many different types of comedy.
Yeah, it's like dumb.
Yeah, it's definitely dumb comedy. Like there's this one where they pull over this guy, and the guy that they pull over is Jim Gaffigan, the comedian. I don't know if you know who that is. But their thing that they're doing is they need to see how many times they can get away with saying meow in a like in the conversation. And so one Super Trooper's on the other side, and he's counting how many times the other guy says it to the guy that they just pulled over. It's like just silly stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember back in the day,
Meow,
like
meow, do you know how fast you were going?
I just remember back in the day, everyone saying, "Oh, you've got to see. There's something about Mary or whatever that was called. It's the funniest movie ever." And I just went into it just expecting to be laughing the whole time. And
yeah, I don't think it's a Die Hard count. Like it's not like you're turned over the whole time laughing.
Yeah.
it down. Split decision.
No, what do you think about something about Mary? It's not like that's not something I would. Dan won by split decision.
Yeah.
So, do you think that was a fair decision, Jacob?
What?
Yeah, he landed more strikes, but like I said, the other guy was a grappler. It would make more sense, but then it goes down to the judges. I don't know how many points are takedowns worth to the judges.
Yeah.
And how much are your takedowns worth if you can never actually pass the guy's guard if you're just stuck behind his legs the whole time? Like, yeah, you brought him to the ground, but you're not in control of the situation. I don't know.
What movie did you say?
Something about Mary, like on a comedy level, like where would you put? Like, you wouldn't really rank it that high, is it? Like, you're not like dying laughing the whole time, but
No.
it's funny.
It's okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
it sounds like your friend.
But like Super Troopers is like that stupid comedy.
But Super Troopers is much funnier than something about Mary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like.
Well, I tell you what, my favorite movie.
Advice.
My favorite movie of all time is Airplane. I think it's genius.
Airplane?
Yeah, I just the comedy in that I laugh every time I see it, and it never gets old to me. It's just perfect comedy. Watch your life, Farva. That's what Gonzo says. Gonzo, have you heard of a YouTube channel called Diamond Earth?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He
says no.
Boss Man's bringing this thing up, and nobody's telling us anything about it.
No, but oh man, Gonzo, I can't believe you said that.
Jeez, Gonzo. Oh, your fault.
It's his fault. I'm trying to get out of this predicament here.
I don't know how it's going to get you out.
Oh, Gonzo could get me out easy.
By just telling everybody what he shared with people.
I'm not saying a word.
Oh, the stripper's name is Diamond. How was I supposed to know?
This guy doesn't look like he knows what he's doing.
He's okay, so he does a lot of leg locks, and he'll try to like roll at you and like grab your ankle and tap you out in 5 seconds. Yeah, he's not a big striker. He's not a big anything else. He'll just do somersault. He used to just do somersaults towards people. I assume he's had to get a lot better because you won't last very long doing that shit.
Yeah.
But Kaikar France is pretty good. I would go with Kaikar France on this one, unless Kaikar gets stuck in some random hold. But yeah, it's called the Amari roll or something like that. The jiu-jitsu move that the guy does, where it almost looks like a somersault, and you just fall onto their ankle. It's super mean. You can't even like train that stuff because you'll break somebody's leg, or at least dislocate their knee. It's like if you rolled at somebody, grabbed their ankle, and then put your butt on their shin, and then lifted their ankle as you were rolling. It's just like the perfect fulcrum where you could pop it out of the socket.
Yeah. This is the dumbest thing I've seen. Slap force or whatever it's called. I mean, it was cool when it was like in a bar over in Russia and you see it online, but
yeah, I don't. I don't know why people would sign up for that. There's no way you're getting paid enough to take that kind of abuse. That's so bad for your brain.
Yeah.
Like I don't even like watching it. That stuff's just. Ugh. I also don't like watching guys stand in the middle of the octagon and just throw punches at each other.
Dude,
Like,
they're doing this in Dubai. Wow.
oh yeah, that sounds about right. Dubai will pay for that shit.
I mean, it's like no strategy to this, you know. It's like,
Oh, there is like the point system makes it like you can't take steps back when you get slapped.
no, I know
there's a
that, but
bunch
I
of
just mean, but what I mean is, there's only one thing you can do is slap the guy. You know, it's not like UFC where there's all kind of different moves and holds.
well, I mean,
and
it's all about form. It's all about the single form of the slap and not palming people and not palming like how you land is so important. It has to be a slap. Like there's so many different
yeah,
ways to.
no, I know, yeah, but it's just, I mean, it's nothing like professional wrestling.
Oh no.
The elite sport of
I would even say AEW is better than that.
I mean, you have to be a very good athlete and fighter to survive in the squared circle. These guys in the octagon couldn't.
I don't know about
they couldn't.
survive, but to make
They-
yourself not look stupid, like you to orchestrate well and to make it look good, you have to be a good athlete and you have to be in
None of
shape.
these guys in the octagon could enter the squared circle and win.
Yeah, they could.
Takes a lot of training.
There's guys that could. No, Conor McGregor could walk in and walk in and do it overnight.
Nah,
Pro wrestling, same thing.
Pro wrestling is like human chess, Jacob, and you just don't understand.
And there's some, and then I think Colby Covington could walk in and do it. There's a couple guys. Chael Sonnen could walk in and do it.
Ric Flair would put them in the figure 4, and it'd all be over, dude.
You're silly. You're just silly.
They'd be screaming. And
no, I'm saying they would out talk, much less the fact that if it came down to any martial arts at all, those guys would kill everybody in there. There's not a lot of there's not a lot of guys in the squared circle that would last 2 minutes. Not even 2 minutes. Not even a minute in the octagon. And there's very few guys in the octagon that could go and talk as well as be in the squared circle. So that's why I say there's a few, but not a lot. That's why
we'd give that guy a suplex off the top rope. It'd all be over, dude.
Kurt Angle can beat Brock Lesnar in wrestling. That's a pure example of how easy it is. I think Kurt Angle is a great example of how easy it is to walk from the octagon over there. Ken Shamrock, Brock Lesnar.
Rey Mysterio would give him the 619. It'd all be over.
They can be athletes and not actually know how to talk. Oh yeah, no, Rey Mysterio might have some actual moves too. I think Rey Mysterio
put him in the. My guy would put any of these guys in the abdominal stretch, and that would be it, dude. It'd be over.
The abdominal stretch. Who's doing the abdominal stretch?
Dude, well, I don't know. It's an old move, but hey, it's a good one.
Gave him the mandible claw. Oh.
See, what happens is they start off. You have to start off in boxing, and then you go to UFC, and if you can survive those, then you're allowed to join the upper echelon of the pro wrestling.
That's not true at all.
Until you can prove yourself that you can fight with real men.
Ken Shamrock says, "Hold my needle."
My ex-wife's cousin, I think, was either married to him or dating him, and something. I'm not even gonna say what happened because I have it all confused in my mind right now. But I'll have to ask him what it was that happened, and I'll let you know off air. But it was pretty funny story.
Yeah. All right. But yeah, no. Any professional wrestler that tries to walk in, they usually get made a fool. Oh God, CM Punk is the best example. God, that was brutal. Yeah, no, this guy ain't gonna do good. I'm not. I'm not excited to see him. He hasn't fought in a while because he does that roll thing and doesn't seem to work out very well for him.
What's his name?
Steve, I don't know how to pronounce it. Urkeg.
Oh, I thought he was like a Italian guy named Joey or something.
I don't know. He's from Perth.
Ah.
Just another serve app.
Hey, there's Bob.
It's Bob the Cutman.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't even look happy to be there. It's just like another day at the office.
Herman the Average is here.
What up, Hermie? Herman, the card is looking good so far. Been some good fights. Can't complain. He won 11 out of his last 12 fights. Maybe I'm thinking of a different guy. But if this is the guy I think of, he always has like this like very monotone look on his face. And he's always trying to do somersaults at people.
Herman, we need you to drive over and pick up Jake so that you can take him to Niagara Falls and he can zip line with Giggle
He's
Pickles.
going to go zip line with GP, and you're going to have to pick him up and take him on this road trip. He may need a haircut and a fresh change of overalls, but we figured you had it covered. And Kaikar France looks fucking mean. Like he's about to go in there and rip that nerd's face off. New Zealand versus Australia. Wow.
Herman the Average says, "I'm mocking Jake Hudson." LOL.
Yeah.
Ganja says you can't mock Jake if that's his real name.
Jake has been coming in on a regular basis and asking me what the UFC card is for the weekend. That's why he's saying that. So it's going well. Emily's still hiding back there. What up, Emily? Shout out to the 56 people watching.
Oh, T Phoenix Tarot.
What up, Tiffany?
Says hello.
Hope you're doing well. We were just talking about how April was on the show the other night with Herman, and Boss Man was complimenting the great drawing and artistry.
Yeah,
and,
it's very nice.
And we were talking about all of our old shows we used to do, and with like Tiffany and Herman and April and Maria and Nicole and everybody.
And then we talked about how Herman messed everything up for everybody.
Yep. We always blame it all on Herman. It's easier.
Herman says, we'll do a show soon, Jacob. Tiffany says, yeah, good times. And Herman agrees that he messed everything up.
Or that it's easier to blame Herman. Either
Dude,
one.
Is that guy really 5'4"?
Yeah, he's tiny.
What did it say? Jeez.
Same height as Rocco.
Herman says Boss Man messed it up. Maybe. Somebody says, hi, Emily and Herman.
Herman says that Herman says.
Yeah.
Now Herman's talking in third person.
Yeah. Well, he's always a gimmick stealer. That's what he does.
Ooh.
Herman the gimmick stealer.
I can't believe these guys are 125. They're so tiny. I might be able to get. I could probably get to 125.
Herman
Maybe
knows he's crazy, says Herman.
Crazy. I was crazy.
Emily's calling it a night. Feel like
Have a
she's
good
been hit
night.
by a truck. A lot of pain. Sorry to hear that.
She's been doing a lot of traveling too, so hope you feel better.
Herman says Herman knows he steals gimmicks. LOL. You know, this guy he's had little man syndrome his whole life, so he's going to be a scrapper.
Yeah. That's why I said, man, he's got that Rocco build. 5'4", looking skinny,
Yeah.
jacked.
Herman says Herman knows the only thing Boss Man is good at is reading the chat. LOL, that's right. That's why they had me around, Herman.
And political and religious takes as well.
Yep. Herman says, prove my point.
He rests his case.
Herman says Jacob can read his own chat. Well, that's highly debatable. Highly debatable whether he can even read.
Right now, I'm watching fights. I can definitely read. I have to correct Boss Man's grammar and spelling a lot because I mean, someone's got to do it. Someone's got to check the fact checkers, you know?
Yeah.
Fact check the fact checkers, fact check. Kind of just feeling each other out right now. Nothing really going on. Jabs trying to establish distance. Kai wants to get in there, but he realizes that his arms are too small. Yeah, when they're standing next to each other, you can tell he's a lot tinier.
It's funny, we were just talking about Rey Mysterio Jr., and all of a sudden he's in the ring.
Right.
Before steroids.
Rey Mysterio is much darker. That's that New Zealand tan.
Yeah. The Jimmy Thunder from Down Under tan.
Exactly.
Herman's falling asleep. Herman says, Jacob, you bore me.
Oh, wow. Man. Sorry, Herman. Second time he's fallen asleep watching my show. One time he was on it. He just got that soothing voice, maybe.
Don't worry, Herman. Most women do fall asleep on Jacob's show.
It's true. Just I've never had a girl fall asleep on my show.
It went right over your head, Jacob.
No. He's a hairy man. He looks like he's wearing a sweater. You gotta go with like Beast. You can't compare him to a woman.
No, Boss Man.
Over my head,
is sort of boring me. Boss Man's boring you. LOL. Love you, Boss Man. You bastard. LOL. Love you too, Herman. The only time Boss Man wouldn't love you is if you didn't give Boss Man crap. Boss Man's a very good sport and loves to joust.
Loves a good banter. Yeah, Cat Carter Praise is getting pieced up a little bit. I don't think this is the same guy I thought it was, because he hasn't done a single one of those silly roles.
Yeah.
But you'd be surprised; they look exactly like each other.
Oh,
Yeah, he keeps. Ooh, that was wild. Must pack a punch in them little arms.
they called the fight?
Yeah, they shouldn't have called that. Takar Francis had 2 fights called too early like that.
Well, he's not disputing it, but I don't know.
Shut up, man. No one cares.
He had that same energy when he came in, though.
Yeah, true.
No one cares, boss man.
I know, Harmon.
No one cares about me either, though. So hey, hey Jacob, how's it going, man?
Doing good. How you doing, Hermione?
I'm doing. No, I'm just kidding. I'm doing all right, actually. I have too much energy right now. Just sitting here killing spiders around my house. That's first spider I've seen in like 2 weeks.
Lucky you. But yeah, Takar Francis with the TKO victory at the end of round 1.
Nice.
In case anybody was looking for the update. Shout out to the 55 people watching. Appreciate it.
You said there's 56 people watching.
55 now.
55 where though?
I don't know. Most of them are on X. There's 48 on X.
Oh, okay.
You can see it up in the top corner.
I can't see how many people are watching each thing. I can just see that they're watching.
How do I screenshot this? It doesn't happen very much. I appreciate it.
I don't know. I see 7 people watching right now overall on both of your platforms.
There's 3 that.
Yeah, no, right. All 3 platforms. It says there's 6 people watching in the upper corner, where it says
No
how
way. I wish I could. Hold on a second. Yeah, screenshot.
No, I not that I don't believe you. I just don't see it. Well, let me see.
It's showing 48 on showing me 48 on X. I hope I'm getting that right.
No, I mean I'm not saying you're wrong, but I just don't know.
I just don't know why it wouldn't show up on your guys' end.
Yeah, it's not showing up on my end. It won't show up on Boss Man's end, but I'm on the team thing here, so it should tell me. I'm not saying you're lying. I just don't see it on my end. I'm not seeing it on my end, but I'm sure you do have. I'm not surprised you have 48 people. I mean, UFC is like really popular. Oh wait, what? No.
Yeah, no, they always take off on X when I'm doing the UFC stuff.
Let me see. I'm on X right now. 47. It says 47. I don't know why it's not showing up on StreamYard. That's weird. Yeah, I see it. It says 47 people watching now. You're verified too.
Yes, sir. Got that blue check mark and whatnot.
How much
it just went up to 40. Yeah, it just went up to 49 because you just hopped on it.
Yeah, I see the 40. I don't know why it's not showing up. That's weird. Okay, well, I like that. I just didn't see it on my end. It's not like I didn't believe you. Are you taking a screenshot of it right now, Jacob?
Yeah.
I can see. I'm watching on the X right now. I'm watching.
I know. It just went up one. I was making sure I wasn't a crazy person.
No, I didn't think you were. I just didn't see it on my end. I was trying to figure it out. I'm like, wait, you said there's.
So I still haven't. Yeah.
I'll be back in a little bit, Jacob. I want to pop over to Plessis for a minute.
Okay, no worries, boss man. I love you, bro. Now it says on StreamYard it says 57 people are watching.
Yeah.
So it's finally caught up. I guess apparently.
It's because you just followed. I think it's because you just followed me. Yeah. Now it says 57. It's been higher.
What do you mean? What do you mean? I just no like earlier.
Now you can see it on StreamYard.
Yeah, now I can see it on StreamYard too, but it shouldn't be because I just followed you because this is your StreamYard.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
I don't know. Well, you have 40-something people watching, and including me right now.
Shout out to you guys. I appreciate it.
Heck yeah. I actually had you blocked on Twitter. Are you surprised?
I'm not surprised.
Did you take the stream down from last night when I was messing with Jake Hudson?
It's over on X.
Oh, it's on it. Okay, I have to watch it then. That's right. You said
Yeah,
you said that.
I've been taking all my stuff down off of YouTube. I just don't want to get flagged for something I did 6 months ago, or like, you know what I mean? Stuff that people aren't watching anymore.
Yeah, I was late last night, so I didn't hear what you were. I knew you addressed it last night about, but I should have known. Well, because I saw you doing that, and I think I even asked you about it before you explained it here on YouTube and all the different platforms. But yeah, I was messing with Jay Cuts. It was pretty wild.
I didn't tell you I talked to Rocco today.
Oh, you did? What the hell? What did he say? Oh, I want to hear this now. I love drama that I'm not involved.
I haven't really talked about it much. Like I just been telling people that I talked to him. I didn't tell anybody.
Oh, you don't talk about it, but I mean, did he acknowledge?
I don't know because I don't know what's going. Yeah, he knew it was me, and he was nice. He didn't say anything.
No. Did he acknowledge Little Me's video that Little Me did
today?
No, it was like, I don't know. Schmidt sent me a video that Little Me did on Rocco, and I don't want to. Did you see this video? Are you aware of the video I'm talking about?
So which one are you talking about? Yeah, there's a lot of them going around.
Where Rocco admits to certain things that you should never admit to online.
Of what he did to women in the SSP community?
And children. And when he was a teacher.
Okay. So
what's the story on that? I don't want to hear the story on that. I don't know.
And I covered this the other day. I did like a ramble on it, but I didn't really explain why I was rambling. Basically, there's people in the SSP community that have altars, which is the best, the Secret Space program, or the Super Soldier program, however you refer to it. But they have these things called altars, which is the best way to relay it to somebody that's not in these programs is like an alternative personality, but it's actually part of you, and it can operate on its own and do other things in other timelines, and isn't necessarily something that you can control.
Right.
And he's talking about, Rocco was talking about an altar of his did those things like when he was teaching kids in to make super soldiers. Is what he was talking about. He didn't say he personally did those things, and that's why
it's not like
it's so easy. Yeah, it's so easy to take that out of context when you're talking about super soldier talk.
Do you think Little Me doctored that part of it then?
No. He didn't doctor it at all. No, he didn't doctor it at all.
Okay.
All he had to do is cut it in because if Rocco said, one time when I was Danny and I was doing this exercise, I used to torture the kids, and I used to, you know what I mean? Like he could say that, and you could just cut out the part that he said, I used to do this. Like it's easy to do.
It was specifically cut without going into too much detail on the video itself. I don't want to get you flagged, but it said he didn't say Danny. He said I used to do this to kids, and I'm like, what? Like it's
and he's talking about a different timeline. He's talking about when he was working for the Secret Space program. It wouldn't be like the Rocco that you're looking at, is what I mean.
Yeah, right.
Like that's, but I'm not saying like I'm not putting any validation to the story, and I'm also not taking any away. I just think it's the Rocco that you're looking at wasn't beating kids and training super soldiers. That was a different person. Like I'm not saying he hasn't. I don't know what the kid's done. I'm just saying what he was talking about in that show. Yeah, I can't vouch for anybody, but I know in that show what he was talking about was training that he supposedly had done at one point.
Okay, yeah, because it was. I think the way Little B cut it was very confusing and made him look worse than maybe he was trying to portray himself as. Like I don't know.
And I get it. Some people aren't into the SSP stuff. I get it.
I'm not into
but
I don't know anything about
Gonzo just told me that. Okay, I don't know how much you're following Rocco stuff. I actually
not at all, really. Not anymore. Not so much anymore. So I'm being honest.
So one of these guys that he supposedly trained, goes by the name of Steve. And Little Me has Steve on right now, and they were talking to him. I don't know what's going on. I haven't been following it yet.
Right.
But I assume I'll get an update here at some point before the end of the evening about what the heck's going on.
Sure, you probably will.
Yeah. Not from anybody involved, just from I'll check into it and see what's going on. But yeah. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe that'll so if anybody wants to join before the last fight, if you want to be involved in the chaos, I'm gonna switch over to just X. And continue the show probably. So just so everybody knows. I've been doing like a couple hours on YouTube and then just switching everything over to X for like the remaining hours, and then I can just watch videos and go over shit I want to go over, and yeah, it's a lot more fun.
Does everyone know where to find you on X? I mean, aside from like
it's in the description. It's in the I share all my links in the description of the YouTube.
Jacob, no one reads the description.
Okay,
I can tell you
can't
that.
help them if they're interested in finding out where we're at.
I'm just saying,
that's
Jacob,
where we'll be.
I post things in the description that I want people to know, and no one really reads that. I can tell you right now.
No, I'm just saying, like, if they want to know where we're at, that's how you would find us. If they're not really looking for us, then they wouldn't read the description. You know.
That's true, but I'm gonna do you a favor.
Didn't do much work.
This is where we're going right here, folks. This is Jacob Too Lazy to Do This himself. That's a link to where we're going right now on X.
We are live there right now. I'm just
gonna
end up dropping.
Well, I know, but I'm letting everyone on YouTube.
I'm explaining to people what I'm going to do. I'm just going to drop off YouTube, and then we'll still be continuing the live over there.
There's 12 Jacobs on X.
Yeah, I wouldn't try looking me up on X by Jacob Waters.
The only reason why I knew it is because I clicked the link, not the link in the description on.
I'm easy to find on YouTube, but I'm not easy to find on X. I would assume.
So Jacob, we need to have a talk offline about something CM Gonzo brought into my stream last night. Wait
a minute. Am I the only verified Jacob Waters?
Probably. I don't know. I don't know who Jacob Waters is. How much are you paying a month for that? I'm just curious.
8 or something.
Are you paying more
for the what?
Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead. I interrupted you. Go ahead.
$8.
How are you paying for it? Like through the website or through the app? I think it's $3 more if you pay for it.
I don't know, through my credit card.
No.
It's cheaper. It's cheaper if I pay it by year rather than by month. It'd be like $5.
No. What I'm saying is, did you pay for it from the computer? Did you get verified on the computer? Or did you go on your phone and verify it through the X app? I
have no idea.
So I think it's $11 a month on the X app, and I think on the online it's $8. But you have to give like your.
I can get it as low as $5, but I haven't paid for a whole year in advance.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I'm thinking.
So for the month to month, it's like $8. Otherwise, if I did a year, it would be $5. Maybe it's more on the app, but I don't really know.
I think it's. I think for per month it's $3 more a month.
You're probably just adding a processing fee or something.
Probably because for me it's Apple or Google Play Store probably has their processing fee.
I'm doing it through Google. Everything on my computer is through Google. All my devices are Google.
No, what I'm saying is you're not paying. You're paying X directly. You're not paying Google.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is I'm probably not paying a surcharge using Google products.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Because if I did it through Apple, they're charging me like $3 just as an extra fee. I might get verified too. I don't do a lot on X though. I don't even stream on X. I might start streaming on X. Who knows?
Yeah, I like it just because I'm not really worried about it. I should drop it off right now and just turn my screen and watch the fight. I should drop off YouTube right now.
You can do that if you want. It's up to you, man. I'm not on my stream right now.
You guys know where it is? All right. Anybody that wants to watch us.
This will be coming down from YouTube, by the way, everybody. There it is, right there. There's the link.
No, we're gonna be off YouTube. If you want to watch the fights with it, we're gonna do the same commentary. And then
what I'm saying is you're gonna take the stream down anyway on YouTube.
No, I'm just gonna remove it right now. I'm not gonna. I'll leave the live up.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I don't know anything. Everybody, don't listen to me. Please.
I can do it. I think I can do it without deleting it.
Here, I'm the king of doing that. Can I do it?
I
I'm the
got
king
you.
of,
Hold on.
I'm the king of taking people's streams down.
All right, everybody, come over.